Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another trailer reaction. This is for the official trailer for the Halo series coming to Paramount Plus. I previously reacted to the first look trailer, so if you're interested in seeing that, it's on the channel. A little bit of background on my relationship with the Halo series. I have played every single Halo except for the newest one, the Halo Infinite. I haven't played that one, but I've beaten every other Halo campaign on Legendary mode. I always used to go over to my neighbor's house and we would play them together. So I have a long history with Halo. I've forgotten a lot of the story, if I'm honest. That, it tends to happen when you watch a ton of TV shows and movies and play a ton of games and experience all these stories. Sometimes you forget details. So I am personally very excited that this series is coming out. Because it's just a great opportunity for me to dive back into the Halo universe. I've only I've played all the games, and I didn't watch. I know there was like a Halo mini series. I watched that. I remember because it starred the girl from she was one of the sisters in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I remember her being in it. I hope maybe this incorporates some of the stuff from the books, because I know there's a lot of stuff in the Halo books that dive into Master Chief, when he was growing up through the Spartan program, because the games kind of just take place when he's already in it, right? He's already in the war is starting. So hopefully they dive into more his background and who he is as a person, not just as the Master Chief. Yeah, we didn't see a ton. We didn't see the Arbiter or the Flood or anything like that. In the first look trailer, it was kind of just wide angle shots of the vistas and the ships and things like that. So I'm interested to see if this trailer gives more detail on what the story of this show is going to be. I don't even know if it's just going to be a retelling of the games in show format, or if it's going to, like I said, incorporate more backstory, show where he came from before the war with the Flood. So I'm very interested to find out. I'm also curious to find out when this show is coming out, because I feel like we haven't heard much about it until the first look trailer came out. So I'm curious when this will be dropping. Before we jump into this though, if you end up liking my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me. Helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. Stick around. Watch some shows with me. And then if you want to support me even further, I have a Patreon. On my Patreon, there's various things that you can do. You can vote in polls, you can get full-length reactions, and you can also get featured in every single one of my videos. So if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. Otherwise, I think that's all I gotta say. So I'm really excited to check out this trailer. Ooh, right off the bat. I hate when trailers do stingers before the trailer starts. It's annoying.
You.
Okay.
Humanity's best weapon.
Classic, taking it off the mount.
Master Chief, huh?
He looks good. I like
The
that.
Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose: to win this war. He and
Is
the other
that
Spartans
Dr. Halsey?
are our only effective weapons against the Covenant.
Oh yeah, dive into some more of
Here's
the other
lethal.
Spartans.
Upgradable. And most importantly, controllable.
Covenant forces appear to be
Master Chief is
excavating
not
some kind of object.
really controllable.
When I touched the object, I
He
felt
does his
something.
own thing.
I felt different. What they did to us makes you numb.
And you just decided to help me. Why would a Spartan do that?
Cause he's John 117.
Superhuman you're not sure you can trust.
Ooh, what's that guy's name?
Hello, Master Chief.
Admiral something.
I'm Cortana.
Interesting. She looks different. She's got actual skin.
Master Chief recovered something.
Sacred ring. Halo.
Humans
Oh no.
surrender to the Covenant.
Cortana,
Interesting. Who's
I'm
that?
gonna need you now. Find the Halo. Win the war.
Okay. March 24th. Frick, dude, that's so soon. I'm gonna have a busy March. That's so busy. Okay. I am cautiously optimistic. It looks all right. So I mean I'm gonna watch it on my own time at least. So hopefully I'll probably do reactions to it as well. So if you guys are interested in reactions to the Halo series, definitely let me know. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a lot of added elements of like the other Spartans, which isn't necessarily something that's focused on a ton in the games other than like Halo Reach and like Halo ODST, although ODST doesn't really cover the other Spartans. Most of the games only really follow Master Chief. So getting more info on other Spartans, I think Halo 5 actually incorporated some other Spartans, but like that hopefully is something that happens in the series. Getting more info, like what they went through as kids and stuff. Like there's a line here where he's like, "What they did to us makes you numb," or whatever. That is interesting. Hopefully they dive into that. I heard people were upset about the way Cortana looked in this series. Why? I mean, of all the things to be upset about, that's not a big deal. She doesn't look that weird. Like she just looks like a person. Like chill out, nerds. But you know, I wasn't necessarily blown away by how great it looked. Like it looked adequate. You know, it looked good enough. Like I don't think I would ever look at that and be like and be disappointed by how it looked, right? Like it looked like I am okay with how it looked. Like that's not a negative for me. So hopefully they didn't just show like the worst parts of it or like the best parts of it. Sometimes trailers will hide certain things or promote certain things, but I think it looks good, and I'm excited to check it out. One thing I'm curious about is that like girl who was like working with the Flood. I don't think that happened in the game, so I'm curious where they're going with that and like the route they'll take with that. I assume they probably won't be doing just a straight retelling of the games, because they want to give you a reason to watch the show. Like if it was just an exact recreation of the game's story, you wouldn't need to watch the show. So hopefully that's a good thing. A human working with the Flood, on the surface you'd be like that wouldn't happen, but like given everything that's gone on today, humans are stupid people. there would be some people that absolutely would be like, heck yeah, go Flood. So I'm open to seeing what they do with that. I don't know how I feel about that yet. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about this series. There are certain parts of it where I'm not 100% sure on it, but I'm willing to wait to see the execution of it before I make any judgments either way. All in all, if it does anything, I hope it drives more people who may not have played the games. I hope it drives them to play the games because the games are truly incredible. I say this as like a PlayStation fanboy. The Halo games are friggin' fantastic. The story, at least the first like 3 to 4, Halos 1 through 3 and like Halo Reach, the stories of those games are god tier. Like, so good. So if this show does anything, like if it does nothing but drive people to play the games, whether they've already played them or maybe experiencing it for the first time, that's good enough for me. You know, I think Paramount Plus has shown a track record of giving shows more than one season, definitely, even though, you know, they may not necessarily be like raking in the views. Like the Star Trek series, what, Star Trek Picard and then Star Trek Discovery, they're just like green lighting seasons on those shows, and I don't think a ton of people are watching them. Like it's not like mainstream shows. I mean, Star Trek does have a dedicated fan base, but like, you know, Paramount Plus is not shy with like letting a series go and find its feet, if that makes sense. So even if this show isn't incredible right off the bat, I assume Paramount Plus probably will let it find itself, which is exciting. Either way, yeah, cautiously optimistic and looking forward to it. March is going to be a busy month. Those are just my opinions of the trailer, though. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited for this series at all? Did this trailer make you more excited, less excited? I'd love to hear all your thoughts. But other than that, if you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. If you're new here and want to see me react to the Halo series, consider subscribing and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to support me even further, consider checking out my Patreon. There you can vote in polls, you get full-length reactions, and you can get featured in all my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.